B. Brazyy. We talked about him last week, and
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
So when we talked about him, all we said was that he had apparently gotten his phone taken. It would appear that he already got a new phone, but now he's claiming that we are the reason why he got his phone taken, not any of the other 20, 30,000 people who watch every single video he uploads. Apparently, it was all us. Sounds kind of ridiculous to me.
Wasn't I texting you, trying to set up a call in?
Yeah. And then he, like, as soon as we acknowledge that on the podcast, he goes and says that he was never interested in it in the first place. You really kind of get the idea of where this guy's mental state might be from seeing the way he reacts to things.
First of all, I've been the advocate of it.
Right.
I've been defending him.
Me too. I've never said anything bad about the guy.
But, you know,
I made fun of him for, like, taking too long to get to the point in his videos, which I really don't think is that big of a deal or controversial in any way. But he
I don't
takes
know where he
offense to
got that, but it seems to me, you know, this is one thing about being in the penitentiary. You're supposed to show mental growth. Stop being easily influenced. Because it's obviously somebody told him that, and he should have been able to look at that and say, well, Wack been defending me, shouting me out. Wack just reached out to the homie and said, hey, Adam agreed to let him call in. Let's set it up. None of that leads to we want your phone to be taken. We need you to have your phone to call in.
Yeah. One of the most basic survival skills that you have to have if you want to be able to make it in this modern day world is you have to be able to have somebody hit you up and say, hey, I saw this title, I saw this clickbait, I saw this whatever. It looked like Adam was talking shit about you. And for you to then not just believe it immediately. Because if you are in this public eye, that is going to happen to you all the time. Oh, I heard Wack said you're a bitch.
What's crazy?
And then you find out later that it's not actually true. But so many people, him included, B. Brazyy, I'm talking about you. They just, whatever they hear, they take it at face value. Because in that clip, you even hear him say mad times. He says, hey, they hit me up and they said Adam said this. They hit me up and they said Wack said this. Like, clearly he himself has not taken the time to watch this content.
I don't even know what the hell he talking. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't get it either.
But what's crazy is, think about this, B. Brazyy. The very same person who told you these things are probably mad because we don't support them, because we don't talk about them, because we're not asking them to call in to come in and interview. So they're really jealous of what you got going on. So you know what they do? Let's kill two birds with one stone. I'm going to tell B. Brazyy this. He's going to talk about Adam and Wack. They'll pull back, right? That eliminates that. And I handicap you. But yet you think that's your homeboy.
And he thinks so illogically that he gets caught up for having a phone and he thinks that it must have been us. That it has to have been us. There's nobody else who would have called it in. Not, oh, hey, for example, someone who, you know, maybe is associated with one of the innocent bystanders that you killed, or somebody who's from an enemy hood of yours. No, instead, it must have been us who clearly fuck with you, were interested in you, willing to have a conversation with you. You fucking dummy. You just assume that it must have been us. It's crazy. You start to understand why he ended up where he's at now.
Yeah, he's not thinking for himself. Because if he was thinking for himself, the math wouldn't have added up. It's like, hold on, the homie been an advocate for me. Like, I don't even know what I can, like, why would we want your phone to get to?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to be real. I wouldn't, like, and I texted him and told him, like, bro, I don't appreciate it. If I'm going to take something, I'll take your page. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I hollered at the homie. I'm ignoring this, but he get at me foul again, then we going to play the game.
So would you consider yourself above contacting the prison and saying, hey, this guy's got a phone?
I'm not
You wouldn't
contacting
do
nobody fucking prison.
Okay.
But I'm trying to set him up to do an interview with us.
Right.
That totally contradicts what we're trying to do.
But if you decide you hate him, would you be willing to use those kind of tactics?
I'll take the page.
Okay. But you wouldn't contact the prison.
Ask Hassan Campbell what I do.
You did fuck his account over.
Yeah, we good now, but like, bro, like, don't play with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about none of this mumbo jumbo, who you fought, gang shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that retarded, dumb elementary school shit. You playing with the big boys, Adam. You know our reach to certain shit. You playing with the big boys when you playing with us like that. We don't give a damn about no damn phone. That's your phone. When you get to playing with us, attacking us, we attack you, wake up, shit gone, whole page gone. I'll let you sit there and, boy, you better look, bro, on some real shit, Damo, you out of line. I'm going to kick back and act like I didn't see that. But you get at me like that one more time, I'm going to do what you was taught to do that Damus do. And I've been that before you. You understand what I'm saying? I was smart enough to have your same situations, but I knew how to stay free and beat that. So, you know, don't let that go over your head. You're not dealing with no dummy. Whoever fed you that poison, that's the person you really should be getting at.
See,
you do not want to play that game with me. I'm telling you, I'm crafty, right? I don't do call in to the whatever. I don't know how they do that. I don't know where you at. I don't know what prison this nigga in. I don't know that. I talked to him one time on the three-way with the homie. So what I'm tripping on, if you know me and the homie is tight, and you thought that, why wouldn't you reach out to your homie from your neighborhood, your big homie?
I would report it to the prison before I reported his YouTube account.
Who?
Be Brazyy. Like,
oh, I don't report YouTube accounts.
To me, getting people's Instagrams and YouTubes and stuff, I've had people come to me over and over the years. I can get this person's YouTube taken down, this person's Instagram taken down. I don't like playing those games. To me, that's something I would rather stay away from.
It's not playing a game.
I've also never called the prison about that kind of thing. Obviously.
Right? I will snatch your channel.
But how else would you snatch it besides reporting it to YouTube?
One day you'll learn the game. And when you learn the game, then you understand what I'm saying.